Good morning, boys and girls. This is your good old friend Levy T. No, I'm kidding. It's Levy here. I just dropped off Hani for her appointment at the train station, and I am heading off to work. This is what it looks like as a first-person viewer, looking out at what I see in my day, my drive to work. My windows are a little dirty. Let's give it a little spritz. There you go. Yeah, this is Prospect Park right out here. It's a gorgeous day. Nice cool breeze for a little flying around. Take you into my office tour. You should hear the hustle and bustle of New York with my window open. And yeah, let's take you along with today. Hey, you're in my lane. I don't know if this is the quickest way up to my office, but the other one had way too much traffic. This one, all the lights are green. These are important things to know when you drive around New York, because certain blocks, certain avenues, certain streets, I know all the lights are green, and there's no traffic. As opposed to Brooklyn Avenue, which has a red light, and then none of them are synchronized. When there's traffic, it could take you forever to get up there. This should hopefully take us with 2 red lights the whole way up. Medgar Evers. To show you where you guys are. If you can see in my mirror here, you guys are on my baseball cap. And I'm right below. So now you get to see my first person view this way. Anyway, didn't share with you my park, but I'm in my front lawn for the next 25 minutes because I'm gonna move it for alternate side parking. Anyway, these are my 2 glasses I wear. Exactly the same thing. I just switched them for driving. They're a lot more comfortable. I need to clean these. Anyway, back in the case they go. Actually clean them now. I have this thing with clean glasses. Either they're clean or they're dirty and I don't look at them, because or else they look like a smudgy lens in a camera and it like irks me. Either way. And that's how I clean my glasses. These glasses are actually really cool because I got a anti-glare. It's a special anti-glare that reflects blue. Check this out. Right, like, hey, look, normal glasses, right? And as soon as I reflect light onto it, they turn blue. As opposed to these glasses, for example, where you'll get greens and blues and all colors. Check this out. You ready? See the greens. The sun is turning green. So if I go this way, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's different colors. Anyway, one cool thing about my cool glasses. It was just their standard option for anti-glare, so that's what I got. There you go. Back at it. I'm gonna take my phone, no key, and gonna grab my snack bag from the back, and we're at our office. Let's go. We're off the sidewalk. I'm gonna move it in 20 minutes anyway. Well, bye-bye. Oh, look who got in there. On the rocks. Yeah, could happen. Anyway, so now you see how weird it looks to wear a camera. And we're off. The store starts slamming, so we close it. Nothing in there. Garbage. Alright. Welcome to my office. This is the front room. There's stuff everywhere, but we're gonna clean this up today so that it's a little bit more clean. These are all products that someone's picking up. You have to go back in the box, then that whole pile's gonna be gone. Then it has to go back in the back. These chairs have to be set up nicely. This is, excuse me, in the way. Anyway, so this is where my wife Hani works. Hashtag where I work, my workplace. She also has a YouTube channel, which you can go ahead and follow. This is where she works. Do not judge her cleanliness, but this is just as is on a regular day without preparing anything. This is what I look like while I film. Anyway, back onto the other, continuing to where I was going on with our office tour. This is my /work desk / Khani gets to sit here and work. And I took the speakers out, but anyway, this is where she works. This is the second computer. I use it for tethering on big shoots if I'm using the backdrop here and I'm doing a shoot here. This is where I use my tethering computer and quick and editing stuff with a big screen for when people come over. This is our refrigerator, some plants that I keep here because I need water, and I usually take it outside so they get some sunlight. It's a beautiful day today. I'm going to move them in a minute. Going on here, this is our elevator. This is the stash room, we call it. It's where I have a lot of food backdrops and stuff. And over here we have some equipment. We started making some candles for Khani's business. And for fun, here we have a bathroom. This is the utility closet. This room, we're still trying to figure out this room. There's another bathroom in here. This is my vintage Seltzer boxes with a little light inside of my lamp. Got some old cameras down there. This is a table we made last summer, me and my sister Mushki. She's also on Instagram, right over there, or over there, I don't know. These are some sample albums. This is some stuff that needs to be returned to Amazon. These are some empty boxes, and this is some paper. But anyway, back here we got a cool view of our backyard. It's our neighbor's backyard. We don't really get to use it much, but that's out back there. Here are some picture samples with different sizes, if you want to know what sizes pictures are. So like, oh, I want an 8x10. Now this is an 8x10, but you could also make it an 11x14 in the outside, or an 8x10 in the inside. Now this white border could help with certain pictures, and it could also not help with certain pictures. But anyway, it just shows you 5x7s, 8x10s. This is 11x14 also. Same size as that, but you could use it in a different way. And these were straight once upon a time. Anyway. Also like canvas. Oh, I want a smaller one because it's cheaper, but it's really small. But you could also get a bigger one, and it's much nicer. Then again, you could also get a much bigger one because that's also will fill up a space a lot more. Here, you could get 2 of these. It's nice. For this, you'll have to go like 1, 2, 3, and then you could balance it with something next to it. The idea of that was to have pictures that you could see in other places. And there's a closet back there. And now for the grand entry. This is where I work. This is my desk. This is where my stuff are. Chairs, because people come visit me. This is my wall of randomness. This idea behind the wall of randomness was that if you walk in and you get to see some of my work, you get to see some people I know. These pictures, the story behind this is I needed a way to fill up the wall. I wanted something interesting. And I took a folder on my computer, which I basically, before you email someone or before I share it with someone, I just like downsize the picture and put it in this one folder. And this I just hit like select all and print. This is all from like 2 years ago when I moved into the office. That's when I made this, and I haven't really updated it much since. I probably should, but I don't have that folder anymore, which is something I really should be working on. Anyway, but this, because it's such a cool variety of photos, and I get to point out some people to you. I'm friends with a lot of photographers, so you have a lot of photographers here, like Zalmi B, link below, or link next to me. A bunch of different friends of mine. Chaya Eckstein, Marisha. Anyway, a bunch of different people that I used to know. Chaim Pearl. I think Oven Pearl's here somewhere. Anyway, a lot of really cool stuff out here. My cousin. More cousins. This stuff needs to go back into this closet. But anyway, and then there's like another utility closet back here with some other stuff. And I think that's basically the whole tour. I'm not gonna show you the bathroom. It's a little boring. There's some more pictures back behind here. I was cleaning up yesterday, so I moved this all out of the room. These are just pictures on the wall to show you also size. Look at this picture. It shows you could fill up a really nice wall with a really nice print, but you want to make sure you're not too big in the picture, so you can still enjoy it. And my plants, showed you them already. Garbage that needs to go out. More pictures. This is the view. The view outside. My front lawn. See, there I am. Parked. I have a bunch of routers everywhere, so there's free Wi-Fi throughout the office. Also, because the office is so long, I have like a router in the front and a router in the back. And that's that. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Studio Tour. If you want to know more about anything here, you could check it out on my website. Bing. I don't know how they do that. They're just like bing, and then it appears at the bottom. Until then, have a good one. I'm gonna do another video soon with all of the actual updates of what actually goes on here and what we're actually up to. Coming up right after this. Bye-bye. Whoosh.